Let's look at example number 23 now. Here's our input file. The strings with the green check mark on the left are the strings that I want to select. The strings with the red cross mark on the left are the strings that I want to exclude. These kind of strings should be familiar to you. They follow the pattern of hyperlinks to HTTP websites. Let's look out for patterns which make the green ones differ from the red ones. The first green one begins with an HTTPS. The second green one begins with an HTTP. The red one has an HTTP followed by two S's. Another red one has HTTPX instead of HTTPS. Another red one has HTTPXX. So the pattern has definitely something to do with the S coming immediately after HTTP. Let's move to the next step. Let's write the two green strings in a list. We have a pair of imaginary dotted line vertical separators which divide each string into three different sections. The first section is HTTP, which is fixed. The last section is : // which is also fixed. The middle section is the variable part. The first green entry has one S. The second green one has 0 S's. So the number of S has to be either a 0 or a 1. It is a binary. It cannot be two S's. Remember, the entry with two S's in our input file is marked red, so it should not qualify. Only 0 occurrences and a single occurrence of S should qualify. This brings us to a new regex symbol, the question mark. It represents only two possibilities, either 0 repetitions or a single repetition. So if we write A followed by question mark, it can represent either 0 A's, which means no A's at all, or it can represent a single A. Let's make use of this new regex symbol and use it in our final step. So we will write HTTP as is because it's fixed. Then we write S, question mark. Then we end with : // which is again fixed. So our final regex pattern for example number 23 is ready. Let's try it out using a regex engine. Let's bring up our Linux terminal. First, let's see our input file. So cat input file name. There it is. Now grep -uppercase E, the regex pattern in single quotes, and then the input file name. There you go. Compare this list with what you saw in the graphic for this example. Only the green ones should have got matched. So that's it for this session. Let's move on to the next one.